When it's time to find the least common multiple, it's very helpful if we already know the prime factorization. Finding the least common multiple can come in very handy when we're dealing with fractions and potentially want to find a least common denominator. If given multiple numbers that you wish to find the least common multiple of, or in other words, the smallest number that they all divide into, we can follow these steps. We can create the prime factorization of each. We can list any prime that occurs in any of the factorization. And finally, we can find the product of that list. What that means is, as an example, suppose we wanted to find the prime or the least common multiple of 27, 30, and 42. Practicing our prime factorizations, we know that 27 can be divided into 9 times 3. 9 can then be divided into 3 times 3, and that 3 remains. So there's our prime factorization of 27. 30 can be factored into 6 times 5, which results in 3 times 2 times 5 for the prime factorization. And finally, 42 can be factored into 6 times 7, which results in 2 times 3 times 7. We've completed step 1 of creating the prime factorization of each number. Now we're going to list any prime that occurs in any factorization. Well, 3 occurs here 3 times, so we must list 3 times. When we look at 30, we've already listed 3. We have not listed 2, and we have not listed 5. And finally, when we look at 42, we've already listed 2, we've already listed 3. However, we still need 7. Our prime factor is, or I'm sorry, our least common multiple then is 3 cubed times 2 times 5 times 7, which is 1,890. This means 1,890 is the smallest number that 27, 30, and 42 will all divide into evenly.